Hey guys, Sean here, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video. I got a whole bunch of Thomas stuff from some buddies on Discord, as well as a Lemax building, and I'm going to unbox them for you today. Here is a package that I got from Oliver 11 at GWR. Let's see what's inside of it. Here's Thomas's trusty friends and On Site with Thomas in a Blockbuster case. Back when double features were actually 2 DVDs on one disc, and then later when they ran out of money or they just didn't want to, they just put 2 DVDs in one case. James Goes Buzz Buzz and Thomas in the Special Letter. Another Blockbuster case. I always found it weird where it's like, I'm pretty sure that this thing was a locking device where something would go in here, it would go all the way through, so that way you couldn't open it and take out the DVD until someone at the store took it out. Here is the tin case for 10 Years of Thomas. Yeah, they also made another one for Make Someone Happy, and those are the only 2 that they made. I guess there was a lock that you would put right here, but that came off on this one. On the inside is the Canadian version of Cranky Bugs. Look at that color. I've never actually seen this. This blue is a lot darker. HGV Canadian. And that's what the inside looks like. I can put one of the 10 Years of Thomas VHS tapes that I have inside of this. It's nice to just have something metal. Here's Races, Rescues, and Runaways, the Canadian label. Yeah, if only it was the French Canadian label, if only we found more copies of that. HGV. It looks like the saturation on this tape is more than the American one. Thomas and his friends get along, the Canadian version. Make Someone Happy, the Canadian version. Bonjour, Nalaga Mystica. No, that doesn't work. I can't magically turn these Canadian versions into the French Canadian versions by just jump cutting. Here's Thomas's Christmas Party, the Canadian version. This is my 3rd copy of this tape. Here's another Thomas Gets Tricked. This is my 11th copy of this tape so far. And this one is the Strain Home Video. This is the version with the black Strain Home Video label, if you can see right there. Now I have 11 different copies of Thomas Gets Tricked out of 21 that I'm aware of. And here's something cool that you probably have never seen. This is the Canadian version of Thomas's Soda Celebration with a clamshell. Soda Celebration. Yeah, they made these for It's Great to Be an Engine, which I own, as well as Calling All Engines and Songs from the Station, and this one. And I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Halloween! And finally, Calling All Engines, the Canadian clamshell in a glorious red. That's what the label looks like, and I actually didn't have this label before. The version that I have is this weird 20th Century Fox label where it doesn't have the Thomas logo on it, and Calling All Engines is just in generic text. I've never seen another label like that ever. So here's all the stuff that I got in that package. There's 6 regular US VHS tape, 2 Canadian tapes, and now I just need to find the Make Someone Happy tin. Here is another package from a Discord buddy called Jeremy. He goes by Splendid Engine 21 on YouTube. So let's open it up. We don't need that anymore. So let's see what's inside of here. Here is the red case version of James Learns a Lesson. I've been looking for red tapes for a long time, and I finally managed to find the red version of Thomas Breaks the Rules a while ago, well, a little bit ago, and now I have 2 out of the 4. The only ones I don't have is Thomas Gets Tricked and Tenders and Turntables, which, according to people on the Discord server, the Tenders and Turntables one is the most hard to find. Red VHS tapes are just the best aesthetic. Looks like he also threw in some other stuff. Estela sobre Vías, the Spanish version of Track Stars. Yeah, I didn't know that he was going to give me this, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And here's some more stuff that he gave me. Another Japanese tape. I can't read that. I don't know which episodes that they are. I'm guessing something with the Diesel and Duck trilogy. Super Kid Zone 1. That's what the label looks like. Yeah, just don't bother asking me to find all the labels for the Japanese VHS tapes. And here's another Japanese VHS tape, Volume 5. I don't know what happened here. I guess the plastic outside got ripped up, but the paper is in good condition. That's what it looks like. I'm guessing these are some Season 1 episodes. And finally, the Volume 6. I'm guessing this has more Season 1 episodes. This picture looks like it's from Duck Takes Charge, Thomas's Christmas Party, and I don't know. Thanks a lot, Jeremy, for giving me a bunch of cool shit. And this is a big package from my UK buddy, ThomasFan261. It's taken a long time to get to me, but now it's finally here, so let's open it up. First thing is a UK triple pack of Tales from the Tracks, Little Engines, Big Days Out, and Together on the Tracks, which I'm pretty sure that's Track Stars, Tales from the Tracks, and Come Ride the Rails. It's still sealed. Yeah. I already have the US versions of these, so I'm probably just gonna keep it sealed just to have the value be increased. Here's a Japanese DVD, something 5. That's what the spine looks like. I'm guessing it has Percy's Promise, Edward's Exploit, something else. The Best of Percy. This is like one of the last UK DVDs that weren't released in America that I didn't have, because there's only a couple of them, and this is one of them. Yeah, and as Sean said in the video, this was not the Best of Percy. That was a horrible impression, but whatever. And here's something special. The engine themes from Mike O'Donnell. He actually remade some of the themes from the show and actually put them on CDs. So now we can listen to them in HD quality without sound effects over it. First Class Stories, or as I like to call it, First Class Shit. Here's another Japanese DVD, Volume 6 apparently, with Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree on it. On Track for Adventure. This is the UK version of Milkshake Muddle, I believe, with Scarlet Railway engines. On Track for Adventure. Milkshake Muddle was a better title. And Thomas's Trusty Friends, and unlike the US version of Thomas's Trusty Friends, where they split it up into 6 episodes on Site with Thomas and 6 episodes on Thomas's Trusty Friends, and then Mud Glorious Mud on its own DVD, this one has 11 out of the 13. Cole, shut up. This has 11 out of the 13 episodes, but for some reason they didn't include Percy's Scary Tale and Jack Owns Up. That was only released on like a sampler DVD that was released somewhere. Cole, shut up! Here's another triple pack with All Aboard with the Steam Team, It's Great to Be an Engine, and PP Parade, 3 Cheers for Thomas. All Aboard with the Steam Team, this is the UK version of Steamies vs. Diesels. It's Great to Be an Engine, has the same name, and PP Parade, 3 Cheers for Thomas. This is the US version, UK version of Thomas's Sodor Celebration. And finally, this is the Classic Collection. This has all the seasons from seasons 1 to 11. Oh, and on the inside is Volume 1 of Mike O'Donnell's The Engine Themes. Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, Series 4, Series 5, Series 6, Series 7, Series 8, Series 9, Series 10, and Series 11. This is what the box looks like. Maybe that part is supposed to go like that. I guess it got compressed a little bit in the shipping, but I can fix it. And then here's the stupid Series 7 DVD where all the episodes are in the wrong order. That's what the fronts. Thomas, top, Classic Collection. Now I just need to find a place to put it all. Here's another package that I got.
Yeah, it's really big. Can you guess what's inside of it? Let's open it up.
Moment of truth. The Lemax Mad Pumpkin Patch. Things are sticking to it. Now that I've cleaned that up, let's unbox the Mad Pumpkin Patch. You can see on the inside it's pretty much all of the Lemax buildings are in styrofoam boxes. And the best way to open it is to just this thing, instructions, no 2018 pamphlet apparently. Yeah, a good thing about Lemax is packaging, where you could just do that, take this off, and then you could wrap this back and put it back in the box all nice like. Bottom Bass Lemax 75172. Oh yeah. AC adapter. Plug this in and then get it. Now let's get it out. It smells like fresh out of the factory. This is the switch to turn it on and off. And this is the Mad Pumpkin Patch. So let's see the instructions. Operate using the adapter, plug it in, turn the power switch. We can figure it out. Let's take this. Twisty, twisty, twisty. That's what the back looks like. You take this, you plug it in right there. And then you take this and plug it into a wall. Now, moment of truth. Hold on. It would work better if the outlet was actually switched on. Moment of truth.
Where you can pick your own pumpkin. Or maybe they'll pick you.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to get annoying after like 2 minutes. So let's see what it looks like with the lights off. Yeah, this is a really good Lemax building. I found it on a website called eHobby Tools for about $87, and it might seem expensive, but like that's actually the cheapest I've ever found this item. So by the time you're watching this, if eHobby Tools still has it in stock and you really want it, buy it from them. And also look for other Lemax buildings because a lot of them are really good and really cool looking. Oh, and here's another package that I got from Jeremy. It's only 3 VHS tapes, but they're pretty cool. This is the blue version of Spills and Chills, the blue ink label, because the blue sticker label is basically the most common variant of Spills and Chills. 16500, that means it was printed on the 165th day of 2000. And these 2 tapes are very special. This is the blue tape, Thomas Meets the Queen. This is really nice. That's what the top tape code looks like. That's what the bottom, yeah. A blue tape of Thomas Meets the Queen is just amazing. And finally, this is the blue tape of James Goes Buzz Buzz. This was released in 1999. As far as I'm aware, there's no James Goes Buzz Buzz blue tape that looks like this. And from what I could tell, this label is the version that came in the Wooden Railway James Goes Buzz Buzz set from 1999. And speaking of this James Goes Buzz Buzz label, on eBay, I found this copy, the black version of that label. So now I have both of them, both versions of the tape that came with the James Goes Buzz Buzz set. If only I had the James Goes Buzz Buzz James with the red nose. I'll never find that for a decent price. These two tapes are really nice to own and also kind of rare and hard to find, but they're not exactly the rarest possible Thomas VHS. And that got me thinking, what is the rarest piece of Thomas home video in the whole world? Well, if you've ever wondered that, stay tuned for my next video where I go in depth on the top 10 rarest pieces of Thomas home video that I could find.